Hello, I am Anna Ignatova from Cherkasy school number 30, and we are ready to start the lesson. Look at the picture and try to guess the topic of our today's lesson. You are right. We are going to talk about sights and attractions. After this lesson, you will be able to tell as well as to write about some interesting places. So, let's start. English, as one of the most popular languages, connects people, cultures, and countries. Now, I offer you to watch the video about Euro. Be attentive, pay attention to the key information, and choose the best answers.
This is Earth. Maybe you've heard of it. I sure hope so, because you live on one of its 7 continents. If you love history, then buckle up for a trip to Europe, the birthplace of some of the most famous civilizations ever. Europe is the second smallest of the continents, but for its size and population, it takes 3rd place, right behind Asia and Africa.
The answer.
Africa. Europeans live in some incredible places. From the largest island in the world, Greenland, to the smallest nation in the world, Vatican City. About 10% of the world's population live in Europe. From the subtropical beaches of Monaco to the polar tundras of Norway. You have to brave the cold to see some of Europe's natural wonders. Iceland has one of the best views of nature's light show, the Northern Lights. If you are not afraid of heights, head to the border of Italy and Switzerland. You can climb one of the most famous mountains in the world, the Matterhorn. It looks like a giant tooth, right?
The answer is
right? Some of Europe's wonders were built by hand. You may have heard of a few, like the Eiffel Tower that soars above the city of Paris, France. It was once the tallest building in the world and has almost 7 million visitors every year. Check out the Colosseum in Rome, Italy. It's the biggest amphitheater in the world, made of stone and concrete, and built almost 2,000 years ago. In the 6th century in Athens, Greece, amazing artistic theaters and temples were built. Ancient Greeks loved watching plays and hosting special events to honor their gods. The celebrations held in the city of Olympia inspired the world's Olympic Games. Europe is filled with more than just amazing places and people. It's also home to a few amazing animals. In the western forests of Europe, you may hear gray wolves howling, brown bears hunting, or golden eagles soaring overhead. In Eastern Europe, you may see the rare Euro-Asian lynx and the European bison. On the northern edges of Europe, you may even see a polar bear. Europe is Europe is packed with over 742 million people in 47 countries, enjoying beautiful views of mountains and valleys, coastlines and skylines. Europe is full of incredible sights and fascinating cultures. No wonder the most visited continent on Earth is, you guessed it, Europe.
Great job. Continue our work. And now about our motherland. Ukraine is a large country in Europe and it has a lot to offer. The Ukrainian language is the only official language in Ukraine. It was rated the third most beautiful language in 1934, behind French and Persian. It was also rated as the second most melodious, behind Italian. Ukraine is home to 7 sites protected by the UNESCO World Heritage List. Do you know what they are? Let's do this exercise. Join the picture to its description. Live historic center reflects the city's multiculturalism and beauty. St. Sophia Cathedral and related monastic buildings has been recently restored to its former glory. This is a must-see place in Kiev. So, St. Sophia Cathedral. The ancient city of Chersones is found in the Crimea. In the 3rd century AD, this city thrived as a multicultural trade hub. The ancient city of Chersones. Hidden among the Ukrainian Carpathians, 16 wooden churches dating from the 16th to 19th century still stand today. They reflect an extremely unique style of architecture based entirely on the use of wood. So, 2 pictures left. The beech forests of the Carpathians stretch across 33,670 hectares, expanding into the beech forests of Germany. This forest is one of the most comprehensive sources of knowledge of ecological systems and conditions in Europe, since they have stood the test of time, relatively untouched by man. And the last one, the residence of Bukhavian and Dalmatian metropolitans was built in the 19th century. It provides an excellent example of architecture. Now it is a part of Chernivtsi University. Let's check. Well done. As you see, Ukraine is a unique country. Each region contains its own abundance of beautiful and historic tourist sites. Continue our work. Think, what is the most interesting place you've ever visited? And why did you like it? Imagine that you've received a letter from your friend. Read it carefully. So the text is a part of a story that happened in Salvador da Bahia. a description of the city, or an advertisement about a holiday in this city? You are right. The answer is a description of the city. In which paragraph does the writer describe what tourists can do there? Right, the third paragraph. In which paragraph say how he or she feels about the place? Good. The fourth paragraph. In which paragraph does the writer describe the most important sites? You are right, in the second paragraph. In which paragraph does the writer give general information about the place? You are right. The first paragraph is about it. Writing a letter or an email, you should remember about appropriate phrases to begin and end with. Let's practice. So there are 4 categories: greetings, opening phrases, closing phrases, and signature endings. The first one. How have you been? Give my love to everyone. How's life? Dear Aunt Mary, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Hi, Lucy. Guess what? I have some great news. How are you? Love. How are things? Yours? I'm writing to tell you about... Well, that's all for now. What have you been up to? See you soon. Say hello to everyone. How it going? Dear Mom. Hello, Gwen. Right back soon. Sorry I haven't written for so long, but bye for now. Thanks for your email. Dear Tommy, take care. Keep in touch. So check. Well done. All the answers are right. And about writing task. Write in a description of a place. Before you start, write down some ideas. Develop your ideas and write about the most important or interesting features of the place. Divide your text into paragraphs as shown above. Use a variety of adjectives to make your description lively. When you write an email, given use, start with the opening phrases. Use set phrases to begin and end your email. Sign off with a set phrase and your first name under this. Organize it into paragraphs as shown above. Use expressions. For example, well, of course, anyway, you know. Use standard grammar and spelling conventions. Don't use forms such as wanna and so on. Use short forms. Use exclamations and direct questions. And now your home task. Write a description of a place you visited It should be between 80 to 100 words. Dear students, during this lesson, you improved your listening, reading, and writing skills. You were great. Thank you for your work. Goodbye.